What I like. It's the sheer strength of the flavour, I suppose, and the fact that there is a kick to it. Whereas tea, I love, it's delicious, and there is much more variety of flavour with tea. So, there's about, I don't know how many, about 10 different varieties of tea, and they're all distinctive and different, and that's without adding all the other sort of terrible things they do, like lemon and things like that, and ginger and things like that. I mean, just tea has an extraordinary variety of flavour, whereas I suppose if you're a real coffee aficionado, then you should be able to tell the difference between Arabian Peninsula coffee, the old coffee, and say coffee from Chile or Guatemala or wherever. But I can't. It all tastes just like coffee to me. And there's a huge kick, a great sort of life-enhancing kick in coffee. You don't quite get that in tea, much as I absolutely adore tea. But so I do love tea, particularly in the evening.
Do you find it makes any difference in relation to temperature? I mean, cold tea, cold coffee. I find cold tea very depressing.
Yes, I don't like. I love cold drinks in the summer, but drinks that should be hot served cold, I think, are abominable, basically.
So do you always finish everything in your cup?
Yes.
You never throw anything away or leave it?
No.
That's very good.
I'm afraid I simply swig it down almost instantly. I'm a very quick drinker, even if I am a very slow eater.
Yes.
So when Vince and I used to go to the pub,
yes.
He would look at me in astonishment because I'd just have a pint and drain it off instantly at one go.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think it's the same reason that I do Sudoku. I'm happy, really. And if I want to drink, then I want to drink. And I simply go, whoop. You don't have to move your jaw when you're drinking, so there isn't any hard work involved. You just sort of swallow. And so I used to swallow in one continuous ingestion.
Oh, you sound like Kenneth Williams.
Can you tell us about your Sudoku this week?
Well, there's been quite a lot of it because the Works has produced some wonderful times volumes done by Wayne Gould, the original inventor of Sudoku, here at least, for 99p instead of the £6 that they generally are. So I got 3 of those, and I've been doing those all a week. With great pleasure, and then Phil brings me one from the Times, and then I do the Telegraph ones. So I've done an awful lot of Sudoku, yes, but you know, if the Sudoku is going to take longer than 5-10 minutes, I don't do it. I only like Sudoku if it's short and quick and can be fitted in between
And reading,
things.
what are you reading?
Oh, well, I'm reading Marilynne Robinson's wonderful Home at the moment, of course I have it for continuing education on Tuesday, and so I've read the first half of it, and do I prefer it to Gilead? No, I don't think I do. It's a different book because it's so intensely focused and claustrophobic, really, whereas the wonderful thing about Gilead is that it's about 150 years of the history of Iowa, basically. And anyway, I like the Reverend John Ames, whereas I don't quite like anybody in Home to the same extent, except maybe Glory. But John Ames, I love. I think he's a wonderful character.